Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Ray Gasser, chairperson of both the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Awards and the Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award Committee. Today we are here to recognize 6 Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award recipients, 1 recipient of the Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award, and 1 recipient of the Gliozzo Clerical-Technical Award. To begin the program, I would like to introduce Christina Brogdon, Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer for Michigan State University.
Good afternoon. I'm delighted to be here today to join a very special MSU tradition where we recognize a group of MSU employees who, like the famous Jack Breslin, personify Spartan spirit. Winners of the Ruth Jameyson Award, Above and Beyond the Gliozzo Clerical-Technical Recognition, and the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Awards set the standard for hardworking excellence in their job performance, their passionate work attitude, and their extraordinary impact to the university community. To help recognize this year's awardees, I would like to welcome Thomas Glassmacher, our Executive Vice President of Administration, to the podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Christina. I'm honored to join you today on behalf of President Gaskowitz, who sends his greetings, and on behalf of the entire MSU community as we recognize this year's outstanding awardees. Each of you being recognized today shares a common thread: recognition for your excellence and impact on others. In a university with a workforce of over 14,000 individuals, your accomplishments are worth celebrating. And the nomination process itself underscores the significance of your contributions. The fact that someone deemed your contributions to where it's worthy of putting in the time and effort to have completed the nomination process speaks volumes about the profound impact you've had on their lives. Moreover, this group exemplifies dedication to the MSU mission and its people by going above and beyond your ordinary responsibilities. You're hardworking and embody the Spartan spirit. Those of us who've been at MSU for some time may have personalized what that means, but our colleagues in the university communications have helped craft or define it as follows: the uncommon will Spartans have to make a meaningful difference in our lives and in the lives of others. And you're making a meaningful difference, and you've made a meaningful difference. Your tireless efforts, unwavering commitment, and invaluable contributions are integral components of our collective endeavor to fortify and enhance MSU's distinguished legacy for the benefit of future generations of Spartans. Each of you makes a meaningful difference at our university. Thank you once again. Congratulations to all of this year's award winners. Each of you make a meaningful difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. And now to introduce the 2024 Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award recipient. The Ruth Jameyson Award was created for a staff member who is both distinguished in their work at MSU and is pursuing academic achievement beyond a bachelor's degree. This annual award recognizes an individual who most closely exemplifies the contributions, personal characteristics, and commitment to MSU demonstrated by Ruth Jameyson, a former MSU support staff member and secretary/administrative assistant to MSU President Robert Shaw from 1938 to 1941, and President John A. Hanna from 1941 to 1969. Ms. Jameyson pursued a master's degree in economics while working full-time. First, I would like to recognize the selection committee who helped choose this year's recipient. Committee members Nancy Craig, Joan Smith, Shelley Gombosi, and Michael Rice. The 2024 recipient of the Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award is Lori Fisher. Yeah. Lori is the Director of Operations for the Burgess Institute for Entrepreneurship and Innovation Management Department in the Eli Broad College of Business. She has been with MSU for 13 years. She is currently pursuing a master's degree in management strategy and leadership from Michigan State University. Her leaders and colleagues have this to say about her. For as long as I've known Lori, she has been an advocate for helping students in the state of Michigan gain access to opportunities to develop their entrepreneurship mindset. Much like Ms. Jameyson, Lori has gone above and beyond in her duties, contributing significantly to the success and recognition of MSU's entrepreneurship program. Under Lori's leadership, the program has achieved remarkable milestones, including being recognized by the Princeton Review as one of the top 25 undergraduate entrepreneurship programs in the country. Lori has more than enough work to fill her busy work week, but she goes above and beyond by constantly asking, how can we offer more value to our students? For example, Lori researched and proposed a new program for student entrepreneurs called Student Made. By bringing the Student Made program to MSU, Lori developed a new pathway for students who didn't always think of themselves as entrepreneurs to engage with the Burgess Institute, as well as the broader MSU community and beyond. Please turn your attention to the video screens for a more personal look at Lori Fisher.
So Lori is just she's a great colleague. She's a great mentor to many students in many different roles.
I'm very happy that I nominated her for the Ruth Jameyson Award, and very deserving, for sure.
We're going to be doing some work putting together the stuff for BMVC today. We just thought we'd get some footage of that. But before we do that, Ray Gasser is here, and he just wanted to say a few words. So, oh, right, you're right here. Sorry, I didn't see you. Okay.
My name is Ray Gasser. I serve as the Assistant Vice President for Student Life and Engagement in Residence Education and Housing Services. And I also am the chair of the Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award for the campus. And the great news is that one of the people in this room has received that honor. And what I'm told about this person is that they go above and beyond by constantly asking how we can offer more value to our students. And she serves as the Director of Operations here at the Burgess Institute while she's pursuing a master's in management, strategy, and leadership. Lori Fisher, you are the new Ruth Jameyson Award winner.
After I just told Ken, let's take the summer off.
I was setting to distract you.
And we had the most nominations this year. So not only was yours an outstanding nomination, but it beat out a lot of other candidates that were also equally deserving.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
I feel speechless, actually. Very unexpected, a little bit overwhelmed.
It was great to see her grow and then go on to get more schooling and then to get this award and work with the students. She's been amazing.
She's really been balancing her education with the work she does, where she is extremely dedicated to student interns, to students in our venture creation program, and others.
And it surprises some students that I'm going to school at the same time, and maybe that helps them know that I can relate even more as to what they're going through.
And she really cares about those students along with our interns. So she's just amazing.
I think it's really amazing that Lori has decided to pursue this not only for herself, but she brings those lessons that she's learning in the classroom back into our team.
All of this is just so important to me. It makes me feel even more like a Spartan. And once I get that degree, I will be a true Spartan.
please congratulate Lori Fisher as she accepts the 2024 Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award.
I was really interested to see my reaction. I knew I was very surprised that day. Thank you to Daniel Spatafor, Paul Jakes, and Laurel Offstein for nominating me. And I know this took time for you out of your day to write the nomination, and thankful for your confidence in me. And to the award selection committee, I'm humbled by your recognition in selecting me. To my colleagues and friends of Burgess Institute who are at the tables right here, thank you so much for your friendship and your support through the years. And to my students, I have a student here in the audience as well and on live stream, you inspire me every day, and this is why I do what I do. I'm fortunate enough to work with so many amazing people and always looking to learn from diverse perspectives. My mission is to implement programming that cultivates inclusivity and diversity, nurturing a sense of belonging for all. I'm honored to receive this award and will strive to uphold the legacy of Ruth Jameyson, who exemplified the essence of going above and beyond. Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to invite Christina Brogdon, Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer, to honor the recipient for the Gliozzo Clerical-Technical Recognition Award. Christina?
Thank you, Ray. Deb, I want to invite you to come join me in giving this award. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know. Deb is my partner in crime. The annual Clerical Technical Recognition Award is made possible by Dr. Charles and Marjorie Gliozzo, who established a fund in honor of Thomas and Concertina Gliozzo in 2001. This fund was established to recognize outstanding clerical technical employees at MSU. Dr. Gliozzo has said that the CTs are the backbone and the infrastructure of the university, and they deserve recognition.
And I agree.
We agree. I especially want to share a warm welcome and thank you to Dr. Gliozzo for joining us today. And from what I understand, there he is. Thank you. We thank you for your continued support and advocacy for clerical technical employees. I'd also like to thank the selection committee for this award. Margie Amory, Brandon Baswell, Deb Bittner, right here, Todd Bradley, I know him in HR, Melissa Del Rio, and Jen Roberts, another person in HR I know. We greatly appreciate your time and efforts. MSU Human Resources is proud to name Meg Quine as the 2023 recipient of the Michigan State University Clerical Technical Recognition Award. Meg is the office coordinator for the MSU Alumni Office and has been with MSU for 22 years. Meg is a terrific example of the kind of MSU employee this fund was established to recognize. Here is just some of what her leaders and colleagues had to say. Meg is a gift to MSU. Her steadfast nature takes in surroundings and situations in a way that allows her to calmly and efficiently make whatever she touches better. Her colleagues and constituents feel seen. She's responsive and resourceful. Meg's plate is always full, yet she remains helpful, kind, and positive. Here's another quote. The value Meg brings to the organization is beyond measure. She is highly motivated, has a positive work attitude, and is a great team member and collaborator. Her work is excellent. She operates with the highest level of professionalism, is creative and innovative, responsive to the needs of teams, a problem solver, and is open to learning and growing. Meg has a wonderful ability to nurture relationships, which is critical to our work. Another colleague said, Meg is the MVP in our office. Do you want to work in HR? I'm just checking. Meg is the MVP in our office, one who too often goes unnoticed and doesn't ask for attention, but who we immediately would notice as absent if she were not with us. I don't know a person more deserving of this award than Meg. So as you can see, Meg is a valuable asset to the alumni office and an integral part of the MSU community. Please join me in congratulating her. Meg Quine.
It's an honor to receive this award. My colleagues in the alumni office, and especially my team, are some of the brightest and best people I've ever met. Sorry. Anyways, thank you for your support every day. I really appreciate it, and I want to thank my former colleagues for coming today. It really means a lot that you would take time out of your day and come. Anyways, go green.
Let's celebrate Meg Quine one more time.
To begin the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award portion of our program, I would like to recognize the members of the Jack Breslin Award Committee. Please stand when I call your name. Andrew Abad, Sandy Cox, Don Donagrande, John Garcia, Kara Ludlow, Brenda Nelson, Jeff Magnuson, Dave Oslin, Jacob Pavarenta, Sherry Reese, Joe Rivera, and Jill Von Drasek. Thank you. Thank you all for committing countless hours to the committee meetings, reviewing applications, conducting interviews, and selecting our recipients. Thank you to our administrative staff, Jamie Ramos, Norma Jimenez, and the HR communications team for all the coordination and preparation that ensured this event was a success. I thank you. Anyone that's ever been on the committee knows that they're the ones that do the work. I'm just the one that gets to come up to the stage and recognize. The Jack Breslin Award Committee and I would also like to thank Christina Brogdon, Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer, and our HR team for their continued and generous support, and recognize special guests in attendance, Dr. Thomas Glossmacher, Interim Executive Vice President for Administration, and a member of the MSU, and members of the MSU Board of Trustees. We now pay tribute to the 6 exceptional staff who are the 2024 recipients of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Awards. Today marks the 47th year of this prestigious award. Including today's honorees, 282 staff will have been honored since the award's inception in 1978. We will introduce the recipients in alphabetical order. Committee member Dave Oslin will introduce our first recipient, Jesse Alvarez.
Thank you for attending today. I'd like to first talk about Jesse Alvarez. Jesse is a law clinic manager at the College of Law and has been in this role for 13 years. He's known for his dedication, kindness, and humor. Jesse manages daily MSU law clinic operations and assists with projects involving space, systems, and services. He is good-natured, patient, and he is considered the best resource for questions regarding office procedures, clinic operations, and here is what his colleagues had to say. For the purposes of the Jack Breslin Award, I challenge anyone to find someone who more deeply embodies the Spartan spirit than Jesse Alvarez. Jesse does his work with a deep love for Michigan State University and the people who come here to study and work. Jesse is that 1 in a million staff person that ends up being the glue holding everything together. He is truly a friend and confidant to everyone he meets, faculty, staff, and students alike. He always goes above and beyond to help, often setting aside what he was working on to help out. He is not simply the law clinic's office manager. He is the heart of the operation, and he is bettering the lives of all of us in the office. In everything he does, Jesse is mission-driven. He asks himself not whether a task is part of his job, but how he can improve the services, both legal and educational. What we seek to provide. He thinks creatively about how to accomplish his goals. He understands manner belays his passion for our work, an indispensable role he plays in making it happen. Please turn your attention to the video screens for a more personal look at Jesse Alvarez.
Selfishly, I could not do my job without Jesse, and I actually refused to become the director of the law clinic until I talked to him to make sure he would stay on as the administrator of it.
I mean, he is always there. He's always willing to help. He always goes out of his way to make sure that we can do what we need to do to help the students.
We're gonna talk about the Staff Advisory Council today, but before we do that, Kate's gonna give a presentation on the clinics. That's why we have our friends here videotaping today. So
Yeah.
with that,
All right,
Kate,
yes.
turn it over to you.
Sorry about that. So thanks so much for letting me talk at the staff meeting and how much we love clinics, and that would have been a really nice presentation if I was going to give a presentation about clinics, but I'm not. I'm going to turn it over to Brendan Nelson, who's going to give a presentation about an award instead.
So my name is Brenda Nelson, and I happen to be a member of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award. And one of your colleagues has won the award because of your efforts and due diligence. So I'm so happy to be here today. As a recipient of the award myself, I know what it takes, who they are, and how I felt when I got it. So I would like to stop what I'm saying and actually let you know who that person is. And I happen to be sitting next to him. His name is Jesse Alvarez. Well, I've been here for 48 years.
I hate all of you.
And because I know he's a spark in your operation, I know he will forgive you all at some point in life.
I'm completely surprised. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I don't really hate all of you. Just some of you.
In addition to doing just an incredible job in your work, you improve everyone's day when we see you in the hallways of the building. And there's nothing higher that we can say about anyone. So thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm completely surprised. I'm taken back. It's an honor. I'm having a hard time processing it, I think.
Jesse not only handles finances and the admin, he is the students' first face in the clinic. If they have any questions, they go to Jesse.
It would not be anywhere near as successful for the students without Jesse.
Completely surprised. I'm pretty floored, actually.
Please join the selection committee as we congratulate Jesse Alvarez, a 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award.
So I clearly don't hate my colleagues, but they did dupe me into going into that meeting and then abandoned me shortly thereafter. So I'm not going to name any names, Christina and Kate. Like I said in the video, I was completely shocked. I want to say thank you. I am extremely honored to accept this award. Helping students on their journey through law school is a very rewarding experience for me, and I truly enjoy it. For me, it is about the students and the people who helped me along the way. I am fortunate to work with great people at the Law College, some of whom are here to support me today, right over there. I want to point them out, right over there. They help me, or should I say I bother them on a daily basis, and I am not able to do my job without them. Everyone is helping to shape our future Spartan lawyers. Our clinic faculty guide our law students through important and much needed work for not only our communities and state, but throughout the country. I am most proud of the work the clinic does to assist our clients in need, and I'm grateful to know these wonderful people. I tell these folks all the time that they are doing the amazing work. I just get to go along for the ride. I am deeply humbled. Go Green.
Now, committee member Jacob Pavaranta will introduce Ken Beer.
Ken Beer is a senior fiscal officer for the College of Communications and Arts and Sciences Dean's Office and has served MSU for over 22 years. Ken's job duties include the management of all accounts and budgets in the Arts Sci Dean's Office. He's known as Spartan Spirit and Spartan's Will personified. Ken is known, respected, and counted on across MSU for his extraordinary attention to detail, willingness to go the extra mile to help anyone who asks, and his ability to bring people together. Ken's colleagues had this to say about him. Ken possesses a remarkable ability to anticipate the needs of the department and proactively address them. He consistently seeks ways to enhance the processes and procedures along with a humble approach and considers the well-being of faculty, staff, students, and college leaders. Ken's exceptional dedication, proactive approach, promotion to inclusivity, and unwavering commitment to the college and university make him the most deserving candidate for the Breslin Award. He's not only an asset to our college, but a shining example of what it means to be a Spartan. Ken is one of the most caring people you'll meet. He is the personification of what it means to be salt of the earth. Professionally, he's dedicated to modeling what it means to be an outstanding, collaborative caretaker to the College of Communication, Arts and Science Finances. Personally, his positive, supportive attitude to whom he meets, no matter their origin or position in life, illuminates what it means to be a true MSU Spartan. Please turn your attention to the video screen for a more personal look at Ken Beer.
He's the person I went to with all my questions, and I see why, because still to this day in the college, he's the person that everybody goes to.
When I think of people who are like the pillars of our college or the pillars of this institution, he is one of those people.
Joe,
Are we ready? All right. Hi, my name is Joe.
I'm here to announce that someone in this room has won the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award. The winner is Mr. Ken Beer. It's nice to meet you. I'm Joe Rivera.
Thank you. I also got nominated, so thank you for the nominators.
Yeah, so this nomination went through, and you were chosen as one of the 6, so 6 per year. An hour ago, as most of you know, Ken also received the Comart-Sci Staff Impact Award. So this is award day for Ken. I assure you this is the last award because we don't have any more to give out.
Alicia, I'm going to call you out. You had one of the best answers I've ever heard as to why you think Ken is deserving.
Okay, hold on before she goes. That was what got him the award.
Yes.
That's exactly what got him the award.
And this is 100% true. At one point, it was brought to my attention that I could be 100% HR and give up most, if not all, of the accounting role. And my first and only thought was I wouldn't work as closely with Ken. And that was kind of devastating to me. You know, I didn't want to lose that. And that was kind of my answer to the whole thing.
Oh, very nice, Alicia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. One more round of applause.
Yes.
I feel like he was very surprised. I think he thought someone else was getting a college award.
He's a positive influence on everybody that he works with.
I think about all the great employees on campus, and to be nominated and then selected is just I just feel so honored.
Please join the selection committee as we congratulate Ken Beer, 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Award.
Thank you very much. Receiving the Jack Breslin Award is truly humbling. It's an honor considering the exceptional staff at MSU who equally deserve recognition. I'm deeply grateful for the time and effort Scott, Teresa, Carol, and another Teresa invested in nominating me, as well as support from Alicia, Amy, Kelsey, and Kim for supporting me. Winning an award like this is a testament to the strength of our team, making my Breslin Award really a Team Comart-Sci Award. My journey here has been marked by pivotal moments and invaluable support. Heartfelt thanks to Sarah and my family, including my dad at the time and likely my mom too, for supporting my decision to leave my job at a photography magazine in 2002 for an uncertain 3-month temporary position with no benefits, just so I could get my foot in the door at MSU. I'm also grateful to Debbie, Trudy, Tweeland, and Pamela for helping me secure my first full-time job at MSU in social science a couple months later and answering endless questions and providing mentorship. MSU, thank you in 2011 for bringing along EBS, because that sparked an interest for me to pursue a job a little bit out of my comfort zone. Deb and Kim sold me on Comart-Sci at a training, and Sue, Kim, and countless others provided invaluable mentorship throughout my various roles in Comart-Sci. Special thanks to Prabhu, Scott, Teresa for believing in me when I proposed the idea of moving back to my hometown of Petoskey in 2019 to work remotely, enhancing work-life balance. The timing couldn't have been better months before COVID. I deeply appreciate the support of my daughters, Anna and Lauren, for taking everything in stride after being uprooted from friends and the comforts of East Lansing. I'm grateful for everyone with whom I've crossed paths, shaping me both personally and professionally. I wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for all of you. Considering Jack Breslin's first job was in alumni relations, I want to give a special shout out to some folks here in the alumni office as well, with whom I've interacted over the past couple of years in my role on the board of the Tip of the Mitt Spartans Club. My goal is to positively impact others, whether through mentoring, problem solving, or simply sharing a thank you, smile, or hello. What makes MSU special is the countless employees who deliver these Spartan experiences every day. And I'm very honored to be among that group of people in this room today. Congratulations to all awardees, and thank you everyone for your contributions. Go Green.
You're going to want, oh. Committee member Andrew Abad will introduce Sarah Evans-Kane.
Sarah Evans-Kane serves as an administrative coordinator for the Lyman Briggs College. She has served MSU for over 7 years, and her duties include supporting the assistant dean, 7 academic advisors, 2 career staff, 3 student employees, and provides supportive staff to over 2,000 students and over 60 faculty in the college. She manages a lot, including classroom scheduling, travel arrangements, calendaring for the SSA team, academic processes like major changes, overrides, and degree certifications. Here's what her colleagues had to say. Sarah is an outstanding coworker. I've been continuously impressed with her ability to approach every situation with patience, respect, and professionalism. She's our first line of defense, and oftentimes the first impression visitors have of Lyman Briggs. She has an uncanny ability to make students and families feel comfortable and heard, so they leave feeling supported. Sarah is always the first person to jump in and help in any situation and represents what it truly means to be a team player. Not only has she helped us all become better employees and serve our students, but she also creates a welcoming environment where we all feel we can grow and learn because we're supported. What truly sets Sarah apart is her patience and kindness. No matter how many times I've sought clarification or assistance, she has consistently responded with unwavering patience. Moreover, Sarah consistently goes above and beyond in the office. Her flexibility during times of adversity showcases her care for our success and well-being. Sarah adopts a well-rounded approach to ensure the success of both students and the team. Sarah's approach to ensuring success is meticulously balanced, catering not only to the students but also to the team. Her empathetic and compassionate nature forms the backbone of her contributions while working with professional staff and students. Her exceptional foresight and intuition in assisting with the implementation of successful strategies are unparalleled, making her an invaluable asset to any team she works with. Please turn your attention to the video screens for a more personal look at Sarah Evans-Kane.
She knows what all of us are doing at any given time, what activities we're involved in, what programs we're planning. So to pull anything over on her is really difficult because she always has her finger in everything. Thank you all for being here. I know this is a little cramped, but I appreciate it. But I'm going to pass it to Andrew, who has an announcement to make.
Yeah, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Andrew Abed. I work for the Honors College here on campus, although that is not why I am here today. I am also privileged to sit on the committee for the Jack Breslin Distinguished Service Award. And today, one of our recipients this year is in the room. So not sure who it's gonna be, but I am so excited to announce that one of our recipients for this year is Sarah Evans-Kane.
Well, when I walked in, I'm like, why are there so many people for SSA meeting?
But we're very excited to honor you and all of the great work that you've done. So.
say I couldn't do the work I do without other people in this room, so.
We could not do our job without you.
It might be the other way around.
I have no words. I'm so shocked and honored and just so pleased that my team feels like this about me.
She thinks beyond what we're trying to do, and she is always trying to figure out more efficient ways to do it or more precise ways to do it. And so everything we do just gets elevated when she gets involved in the process. So she's been amazing.
So this was like not the way I thought my afternoon was going to go. It was not on my radar today.
Please join the selection committee as we congratulate Sarah Evans Kane, a 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award.
I'm a bit of a crier, so I'm going to apologize in advance, as you can see from the video there. I just want to say thank you. I'm so honored to be here today. I really couldn't do the work that I do without my team, who are all over here, as you could hear, and my family and friends, and also my colleagues and partners across campus. I'm honored to have learned lessons, have partnerships, their guidance and encouragement through all of the years that I've been on campus and before. My dad is here, and that's where I get the crying from, because I see it. So I'm very honored. This is an incredible bunch to be recognized with, and I thank you all very much.
Committee member Jeff Magnuson will now introduce marked fellows.
Mark Fellows is the communications manager in the office of the president and has been with Michigan State University for 15 years. Mark helps to lead the development of primary communication materials for MSU's president and collaborates with university communications to design effective communication strategies and cultivate communication opportunities for the MSU president. He also works to elevate the reputation of MSU by increasing the visibility of the president and the university in news media. His colleagues had this to say about him. He's never one to settle for acceptable, always one to push for distinctive value in his writing. Mark's consistent adherence to a higher standard continues to guide his fundamental ethos and everyday approach to his work. While serving at a high level and for the highest profile leader at MSU, Mark has maintained a poised professionalism that embodies the university's land-grant ethos: humble, hardworking, collaborative, forward-thinking, and inclusive. The maturity, poise, and professionalism Mark exhibits in his daily work provide a model for all with whom he interacts, creating a multiplier effect that encourages all to reach for such high standards. His even presence, his kind words have buoyed me and others up during some challenging times and inspired us to bring our best selves to work every day. Another quote: "Overall, Mark's quiet, behind-the-scenes work has provided MSU's presidents with solid support since 2009. It is the kind of work that is invisible to most, rarely lauded, but so fundamentally necessary to the daily needs of the president and the university. The unpretentious humility and keen intelligence of Mark's character have undoubtedly contributed to his success in this role, a success worthy of praise and of recognition as a truly distinguished staff member of this great university." I invite you to turn your attention to the video screens for a more personal look at Mark Fellows.
You don't see his work, but if his work isn't done, those who are out there, who are visible, aren't prepared.
So I've had the opportunity to work in the Obama administration, for governors, university presidents. I've seen a lot of the best communications pros in the business. And I can say, definitively that Mark is among them.
He's one of those invisible gems we have at MSU who really helps our leaders be their best every time they set foot in a room.
We've been volunteered to do a little bit of B-roll for this. I don't exactly know what it is. It's an award ceremony. Jeff Magnuson, he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
For the first year, I've been honored to serve on the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award. And I am very pleased to tell you that today, in this room, we have a recipient of the 2024 Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award. It is my great pleasure to tell you that we are recognizing this year Mr. Mark Fellows as a Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award. Not the meeting I expected. No. And you are a very worthy recipient. We're very excited to recognize you.
Well, I know what the award is. I script this.
I know you do, as I'm aware.
So, Mark, we're going to give you a pass this year on scripting the event. So.
This is the only one I want to do now. I'm humble. I am humble.
Yeah, no, you deserve it. Yeah.
Well, I feel a little not up to the task in a sense. I'm just a person who's done their job as best they can.
I'm technically his supervisor, but he's been a real mentor to me. He's our resident historian, teaches us about MSU. He's a beautiful writer, and he's just an all-around great colleague. I mean, he's one of the most generous colleagues I've ever worked with.
Mark is steady, calm, collected, and so knowledgeable about the university. He's served multiple presidents over the years.
I think in that sense, that's the benefit of experience, is that it comes a little easier after a while and makes things easier when you deal with transitions to kind of pick up and move on every time. Humbled and honored. Aware of the how wonderful an award it is.
Please join me in congratulating Mr. Mark Fellows, a 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award.
Thanks, Jeff. Christina, Thomas Ray, and friends. I have so many friends here. It's good to see so many people. I want to echo Ken's words. I thought some of Ken's remarks were pretty appropriate and of appreciation. And what are the odds of two guys from Petoskey at the same award ceremony? Plus my wife, Jean. So thanks are due to an awful lot of people. I want to start with MSU Human Resources and the Breslin Awards Committee, for doing the work. So thank you. A lot of people behind the scenes do the work here. I want to thank the 6 presidents I've been privileged to serve and who vested their confidence in my work. I've learned from all of them. I also want to thank the staff of their offices who have supported me, and without whose support I could not have done my job properly. They no doubt covered a great many things that I might have missed, and I appreciate your support as well. I want to thank my leadership who had the good judgment to hire me and to keep me. And I want to lay to rest any assumptions that university communications can't keep a secret, because they kept a really good secret in this one. I mean, we are pros. I want to thank my Director of Executive and Internal Communications, Andrew Tillman, who you saw on this. Andrew is a real pro, and he's provided me with crucial professional and personal support and drove my nomination process. Dude, you're the best. So. I want to thank my colleagues in university communications. And really, in our colleges and our administrative units, past and present, They've supported me in innumerable ways through the ups and the downs, and Lord knows we've had them. And I count this as a team win, again echoing Ken. It's a team win for all of us in the trenches. And now on a personal note, my sons, Nathaniel and John, who are joining us, who've grown into fine young men, of whom we are most proud, and Jean Miller Fellows, my high school debate partner, spouse and life partner, my closest counselor, and better half in every way. And finally, I just want to give a shout out, I guess, to the teachers of the world. In particular, one who actually brought Jean and me together some 52 years ago, give or take. It's the late Elise Howard. And she was chair of the English department and the debate coach at, yes, Petoskey High School. Jean and I have agreed that if we do hit the lottery, and we're hopeful, there's going to be an endowed chair of speech and debate in Mrs. Howard's name. The skills and the habits we developed under her mentorship have been among the most important throughout our working lives. To quote Jack Breslin, who accepted both an honorary Doctor of Laws and a Distinguished Alumni Association Award in 1986 at the Spring Convocation, I'll just close with this. He said, "Thank you for making this one of the most memorable days of my life."
Now, committee member Jill Vondrasek will introduce Amanda Gall.
This is one of my favorite days of the year at work. Amanda Gohl is the Deputy Chief of Staff for the Office of the President and has been with MSU 13 years. She wears many hats in the President's office, including Human Resources Officer, Budget Officer, Fiscal Officer, Supervisor of the Office, Receptionist, and Business Administrative Manager. In addition, Amanda engages in special projects which include representing the President's Office on university committees, supporting project management and implementation of key initiatives across campus. Here's what her colleagues had to say. Amanda is one of the most trusted sources for advice and counsel among fiscal officers and HR professionals on campus. Through multiple transitions of presidents, she has been a calm and steady influence with the President's office staff. Amanda is also a helpful guide for new staff and a listening ear for both new and experienced staff in navigating the complexity of transition at the very top of the institution. Amanda does this by making herself available as an empathetic listener who seeks to build relationships and trust among those with whom she interacts. Amanda has incredible can-do attitude that is both professional and welcoming. As one might imagine, the nature of issues she is often asked to resolve can be highly complex and sensitive in nature. Amanda's creativity and intelligence enable her to handle such complex issues expertly and quickly. Her strong working relationships across departments contribute to her success in tackling what can be very thorny issues. Amanda leads with a focus on being open-minded, calm, and patient. I know when I meet with Amanda and I have her undivided attention. She is connected and listens. She brings commitment and dedication to any topic and is a highly collaborative partner. Additionally, she is one to ensure all viewpoints are addressed. It's with her keen sense of listening and observation skills that she can identify and understand needs and initiate ways to support efforts to address those needs. Please turn your attention to the video screens for a more personal look at Amanda Gohl.
She is someone that I think a lot of people probably would aspire to be, just based on all of the qualities that she brings to her work.
She kept the staff together. She made sure that the university kept running. And it was a really difficult time, but she never wavered in her support of this university and her commitment to making this a great workplace for all of us.
But I think the first thing before we go into our agenda, I know Sherry asked if she could come and kind of talk about some updates they have in Central HR.
As a member of the committee, I have the privilege of celebrating the highest standards of excellence at Michigan State University through the Jack Breslin Award. And so today, we highlight an extraordinary member of our community whose remarkable efforts have significantly enriched the MSU family. It is with great pleasure that I announce Amanda Gold as a distinguished recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Award. And I wanted to share this quote from our president here, who said, "It didn't take me long to figure out what a valuable asset Amanda is to the office of the president. The president's office is fortunate to have her dedication and commitment to the success of our entire institution." And I wanted to make sure that I read that because it really embodies what everyone said that I spoke to. Please join me in congratulating Amanda.
I'm glad we were able to pretty much keep it a surprise.
How in the world did they keep this from you?
I don't know. They tell good stories. Like I said, I was surprised at the modified staff meeting agenda, so it all made sense in the end, but they did a great job pulling it off.
I've known her for 10 years, and in all of those 10 years, she has been a consummate professional. She exemplifies what it means to be a true Spartan.
She was an incredible resource to me while we were working on reforming our policies on RVSM, and she taught me everything I needed to know about administration.
How do you feel?
Surprised, shocked, humbled, and honored, for sure.
Please join the selection committee in congratulating Amanda Goal, a 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award.
Thank you, Jill, for stepping in Sherry's absence. I didn't want to follow Mark because he does this for a living, so I'm going to do my best. I'm deeply honored and humbled to stand here today. First and foremost, I want to express my sincerest gratitude to the selection committee and all those who contributed for this incredible recognition. It's truly an honor to be chosen among what I'm sure was a very talented and dedicated group of individuals. MSU has been so great to me. I could stand up here for hours and talk about all the people and experiences, but I only get 1 minute. So I would like to start, though, where it all began. And because I would not be standing here today if it weren't for two very important women in my life, Christine and Cheryl. I arrived at MSU in the fall of 2005, all alone, homesick, broke, and on the verge of quitting college. When I was losing hope, by some miracle, you posted an ad for a student employee position with the exact availability that matched my schedule. I had never set foot inside the administration building. I didn't know about it, I didn't care about it, I was just desperate for a job. You gave me a chance that changed the trajectory of my life, truly, and you have both become like mother figures to me, especially when midway through college, I became a student parent. Navigating young parenthood and college came with obstacles, but you were both there for me every step of the way, so thank you. And to end that, you also gave me my first full-time job, which is why I am standing here today. I will never find the right words to express what you both mean to me and the rest of the VPFO family, which is now EVPA because we like to change acronyms around here. Some of you are here today and some of you are virtual, and it means a lot. I am indebted to all of you that have served as my colleagues and mentors who have helped guide me and inspire me along the way. To my current colleagues and teammates, I am grateful for the friendships that we share. We have been through a lot together. This award is a testament to our collective perseverance and dedication, so you should all be standing next to me, but I'm very proud to work alongside each of you. Of course, I have to extend my heartfelt thanks to Mike Zeig, my nominator, and my supervisor. 5.5 years ago, you told me about a new opportunity in the president's office. In the height of all of the craziness, I dared to take a chance. Everyone thought I was crazy and making a mistake, but I saw what you saw, so I applied, and here we are. It hasn't been easy, but you've provided me with so many opportunities to grow and excel, and it's because of your support and the positive environment you've created that I have personally been able to reach new heights and achieve this success. Your belief in my abilities has been a constant source of encouragement, and your genuine care and concern for the well-being of our whole team has created a supportive environment where each of us feels valued and empowered to thrive. As I accept this honor, I do so with a deep sense of appreciation for your leadership and mentorship, Mike. Finally, none of this would be possible without the love and unwavering support of my husband, Brad, fellow Spartan, for two small-town, first-gen student parents from the tiny village of Deerfield, Michigan, population just under 900. It's been quite the journey. None of this happens without you. I love you. Lastly, in accepting this award, I am reminded of the responsibility and privilege I have to work in this role at this great institution. I promise to carry the values of this award with me in all that I do. Thank you again, and go green.
Committee member Kara Ludlow will now introduce our final recipient, Darwin Meerendorf.
Darwin Meerendorf is a boiler mechanic with infrastructure planning and facilities and has been with MSU for over 40 years. Right? His work includes customer service, maintaining HVAC and boiler equipment, and coordinating with others across the university on essential mechanical system issues. Darwin's colleagues had this to say about him. Over my years of service at the university, I've had conversations with a variety of individuals from different departments. Their stories and intersections are all the same when they speak of Darwin. They all talk about how he is one of the hardest working people they have ever known, and his knowledge, accountability, character, customer service, and actions go above and beyond in every job he does. Outside of his work at the university, he is always the first person to help a family member, a neighbor, a friend, and he volunteers his time at a community food bank. He is a type of individual that represents MSU in every aspect the university is looking for in an employee. He is kind, he is humble, hardworking, and caring. I know in my heart he is deserving of this award. Another colleague expressed, Darwin interacts well with customers and coworkers, showing care and consideration for others. The beauty of his work is that he listens to customers' concerns before going on to work on the problem. Darwin can not only do the work, but he can also talk to you about why he is doing the work and what he is doing. And that is huge for a customer. This increases efficiency and reduces the need for a return call by knowing more than just the basic information relayed through a work order. Darwin doesn't cut corners and finds solutions in time-sensitive and thoughtful ways. Darwin has always been willing to assist anyone in HVAC and make sure everyone is taken care of. I would not be where I am today without Darwin's knowledge and expertise guiding me and teaching me. Darwin will go anywhere and do anything to help solve a problem. He is priceless. Tears were in my eyes when I gave him a hug before he retired in 2012, after 32 years of incredible service. And I was elated when he came out of retirement and returned to the university in 2016. He treats the work and the university like it is his own, and he puts that level of care into every job he does, big and small. So I would like to invite you to please turn your attention to the video and see a more personal look at Darwin Marendorf.
He's overall hard worker, accountable, great sense of humor, and he just goes above and beyond.
He definitely is a motivator. You know, he expects that from the team, and they obviously step up to that. The SLE thing is going, so we'll go ahead and hand it off to Kara.
And I am not actually here as part of SLE. Surprise. Instead, I'm here as a member of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award Selection Committee. The Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award is the most esteemed and celebrated award bestowed upon an MSU employee. And I am thrilled to share with you that we have one of those winners in this room with us today. It is my absolute privilege to say congratulations to the 2023-2024 Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award recipient, Darwin Marendorf.
Well, I'm not sure what I did to deserve that, but very, very much surprised and in shock, guys. But very appreciative, yes.
I know he's taught me a lot, just institutional knowledge, his skill set. I know a lot of you have learned from him too.
Thank you.
So congratulations. How do you feel?
Totally in shock and surprised, something I never expected.
I look at him as if we had another 1,000 people or a couple hundred people like him on campus, they would just make campus that much better.
He's certainly one that I actually almost have to tell him that, no, we can't work all that overtime. Just, you need to go live life a little bit. So, I mean, he's certainly dedicated to his job.
I actually was supposed to be off today doing work at the lake house, and yeah, that changed last Friday, so.
But this is better?
Yes, by far. Yeah.
Please join the selection committee in congratulating Darwin Marendorf, a 2024 recipient of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award.
Well, once again, quite an honor, very unexpected. I've been fortunate to work with a lot of wonderful people through my time here on campus. They've become family, just like most of you have come to find as you do your time here. It's a special place to be. I'm glad I had the opportunity to be here, and I'm proud to be a Spartan. Thank you.
I'd like to once again thank all of the committee members, distinguished guests, and all of you for being here to congratulate these very deserving recipients for their outstanding achievements. At the conclusion, I'd like to invite all the recipients to come up here so we could get a group shot. So that'd just be right after, and then you can go visit with with whomever. Before you leave, please take time to visit each of the tables where each of the recipients have some display items to reflect a little bit about who they are. On behalf of the Jack Breslin Distinguished Staff Award, the Ruth Jameyson Above and Beyond Award, and the Gliozzo Clerical-Technical Award Selection Committees, thank you for joining us in recognizing these 8 awardees. Please enjoy the rest of the reception.